Has anyone else been feeling burnout in MLB The Show 23? I just recently, took like a week or two break, especially during season 2, and even now, I'm obviously back to playing this game as soon as the Extreme program came out. But during that time, man, I just felt a lot of burnout in this game. I don't know what it was. I feel like this happens every year for me, but I always have a problem with burnout in this game. And I have a feeling that is because some of these programs we have in the game where they're just really mundane and really don't add anything. Like, you just do a couple moments, you do a couple missions, and then you do some PXP and you get the cards. Like, some of them are really boring in my opinion. That's why I like the Extreme one. Very unique program into the game. It adds a lot of hard challenges. You gotta be really good at the game to get that done. That's why I started, coming back and playing again. And that overall is just a really fun program to do, and I really like that one. It's also like when the game came out, we had that World Baseball Classic program. It was a really fun program to do. I liked it a lot. You get to use a lot of international free agents or international players in general. And then right after, we had the Egg Hunt, which was one of the best programs I think they've ever had in the game so far. 9 different eggs. You had to find them in different parts of the game, and everyone on the internet was trying to help each other out. The whole community came together and helped each other out on how to do it. So it was a very fun one to make, and I definitely had a good time going through that one, streaming it, finding all the eggs for myself. But yeah, besides for those 3 programs, all the other programs in this game have just feel like really mundane and really not fun to play. And I don't know if anyone else feels like that. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But the only ones I have fun really playing are just the monthly awards, because these cards are really fun to use, and they're really fun to get a whole team of them going together with each other. So those are my favorite ones to do, besides for, the custom and unique ones. But overall, I really wish they'd have like more custom programs in the game like that, because they were just really fun to do. That's why the Extreme one, I'm having a good time with the Extreme one. It's obviously hard, but I'm still slowly getting that one done, and the rewards are really good. That's what I like about that one this year compared to last year, is the rewards for the Extreme program are really good. That Griffey being a core card makes it even better, because that one is insane. And it's definitely a good reason to get back into the game and start playing again, in my opinion. So the Extreme programs is definitely a good one. I would definitely check it out. And some of you guys might be thinking like, oh, what programs would you like to see into the game as well? And kind of my own thoughts and what I've seen on Reddit and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people have suggested like a 400 club program, like certain milestone programs, or like 400 batting average. So you could have guys like Luis Arias. You could have guys like Rod Drury. You could have guys like George Brett, Tony Gwynn, all those players hitting above that milestone. And you could do that with, I think, a lot of like stats in the game, not just batting average. Like, you could do it with saves, maybe you could do it with ERA or something like that. Home runs. Like, I think those custom programs would be pretty cool. People have also just suggested like, a 25-year anniversary of the 1998 season, because they added McGuire and Sosa, and obviously to the game this year. So that'd be pretty cool. And kind of switching it up a little bit on some of the missions and stuff. Like, you'd have to, do certain challenges that were, accomplished that year. So you have to win the home run derby as Griffey. You have to do Kerry Wood's 2020 strikeout game. Certain things like that to switch it up, to actually make it more fun for some of these programs. And I think they would do a phenomenal job with it. And people even suggested doing some of these programs as like a showdown. So you have to beat a certain challenge, and then you go on to the next one as a full program. And at the end, you actually get like a really good card. I've seen that suggested a little bit. I think that could work too as a different program idea. I think that would be pretty cool. Like, some people suggested, the Bash Bros program, like just people that just, hit the ball like a ton for home runs, stuff like that. A trade deadline program I think would be interesting. I don't know how they would implement that, but that was another one that has been suggested on the Reddit. Some people have suggested a get well soon program for players, that were doing really good in their seasons, or their whole careers got short by injuries. You could look at guys like DeGrom and Robbie Ray for that one on the pitching side. And one of the programs that I liked back in MLB 20, the All-Timers program, that was a really fun one to do, and I think they can implement that into the game now. And I think it'd be very fun to do that again. And then a lot of other suggestions were about the postseason, which they normally do a good job of anyways when it comes to the postseason time, and giving certain cards back from, back in certain postseason runs that they've been doing during like the wild card game, or the division series or whatever. So I think they do a great job of that. But there are a lot of custom, I think, programs you could do at certain times of the year, or just any time of the year, that would actually like be really fun to do, and they could definitely do like a custom thing for it. Some people have suggested like custom conquest maps, where you have to face a certain legend team back in the day on like Hall of Fame or legend difficulty, like a World Series roster with your squad and try to beat them. I think that'd be a really interesting idea to put in conquest, and you have to beat like 5 teams in a row to actually end up beating the conquest. People have suggested a ton of cool ideas for programs, and I think it'd be really cool if they actually implemented them into the game. And definitely we got these monthly rewards coming out Wednesday, so it should be very exciting for those that come out as well. So definitely gonna start back getting into this game. We're gonna start playing again. Should be a good time, with these. We got the July monthly awards coming out, and then we got the World Series reset rewards coming out with a special milestone other program. So that should be exciting. We'll see who that one is, and then we got another roster update as well. So, because I feel like there was a stretch in this game where there was just not a lot of content out, and I think that was Season 2. Because Season 2, I know a lot of people did not play that one. They didn't really like that one that much compared to, Season 1 and Season 3, I think have been a lot better in my opinion. Season 2, I think it started out well with the Cuju series and Incognito series, but overall, it just... it's just the same thing, just moments, missions, PXP cards. Like, I think people kind of got bored of that, and they wanted, something new. And I think the Extreme program has that. I think the monthly rewards programs have that because they're current players and they have really good cards. So I think a lot of people love those moments. It's August time. Football's coming back up. Madden's gonna start coming out. So I'm excited to see what they have long term. For the rest of the game and see rewards and stuff they got coming out because I think that they could really thrive in August, but. We'll see what they end up doing. We're gonna have loads of streams and content throughout all these, events and stuff coming on this week. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy those videos. But yeah, I try to get that off my chest. I feel like there's been a lot of issues with the game so far. Maybe it's the sets and seasons thing. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I definitely, think that has a factor in it. But I don't think it's the total package. Yeah, comment down below what you guys think about this game right now. Is it in a good state? What are your thoughts looking forward long term? I'm going to have a ton of content coming out this week, so stay tuned for streams and videos and all that good stuff. But if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.